All right, guys, we're gonna be starting our contour line skeleton drawing. So I just wanted to show you how you're gonna be starting the project off. So you're gonna need a sheet of watercolor paper, which I'm going to be giving you, one of your pencils, your eraser, your sketches, and reference photos, and then some tape, which I'll give you that as well. To start, you guys are gonna tape off the edges of your paper. The reason we do this is because eventually we're gonna be working with watercolors, so we wanna make sure that we have a nice border. As you can see on my finished piece where my border was, it just makes a nice clean line. So you guys are gonna take your tape and just do all 4 edges. When you are putting the tape on, make sure you de-stick it on your jeans first or on your sweatshirt or whatever. I know that sounds weird, but the reason we do that is so it takes off some of the stickiness. That way when you go to peel the tape off, it's not gonna rip your paper. And then make sure you guys put your name on the back of this, just so you know it's yours. And then when you guys are ready to start, I want you to look at your thumbnail sketches. So you were supposed to do 2 thumbnail sketches. The reason they're called thumbnail sketches is because they're really small, almost like a little thumbnail, okay? They don't have to be perfect. The reason I have you guys do these is just to kind of get your ideas out on paper. So it's kind of like an English class. If you have to write a rough draft, this is kind of our rough draft. When you're doing any type of drawing during this project, you should always be referencing your thumbnail sketches and your reference photos that I had you guys take. Normally you could just look off your phone or your computer. I printed mine out though, okay? So when I go to start, I want you guys to keep in mind that you should be touching at least 3 edges of your paper, okay? So 1, 2, 3. The reason I say that is because when we're first learning to draw, some people have the tendency to draw really small, like maybe they'll just put their whole entire drawing right here. But I want you guys to get into the habit of drawing larger, okay? So in order to do that, try to touch at least 3 edges. I'm gonna be doing this reference photo because I think it's a little bit more simple for a demo. But I'm just gonna be drawing for the next couple minutes and you guys can kind of watch and follow along. And when you guys are drawing from observation or on a photograph, you really need to make sure that you're always referencing that. So we shouldn't just be drawing what we think a skeleton looks like. We should be looking at our photo or our reference. Now, when you guys are first starting to map everything out, I like to just very lightly indicate where things are gonna go. So this little skinny line will eventually be the spinal cord. I didn't draw it in detail yet because I want to make sure that it's in the right spot before I make it look super detailed. You guys should always be drawing really lightly. If you draw too dark and you make a mistake, it's really hard to erase. And then if you press too hard, even with a light pencil, you're gonna make indents in your paper that even when you go to erase, that line will still be indented into the paper. So just keep that in mind. And then I'm just slowly kind of working my way around this drawing. I'm not focusing too much on a certain area. Maybe I'll draw this part of the spine and then I'll move up a little bit. We don't want to make anything look too perfect right away. We're just kind of mapping it out. Good thing about using pencil is you can always go back and erase.